Hey guys, what's up? Crafty Sheep here with another episode of Sally Face. We're getting to the tail end of things, so should get exciting. I'm excited. Yes, I understand about the autosave. I get it. Oh, good. It kind of picked up. It didn't lose the dialogue. That's good. It's been 5 months since Todd escaped from the institution. I hope he's okay. He's got to be under that damn church. It's the only place we haven't been able to get to. They're down there. I know they are, and they have my Todd. Did you get the rest of that C4 from your army friend? I got it last night. Have you found a way in? I think so, yeah. We should go Tuesday night. That's when they're least active. Remember our agreement if we get caught down there. We won't. We're going to get caught, Todd, and then blow that place to bits. Neil, I'm serious. So am I, but if we do get caught, then yeah, we take them down with us. I'm ready. Good, at least one of us is. Okay, so, like I told you guys before, I have watched Jack play this an awful lot. But this last chapter, I only watched him play it once. So I may be wandering around a little aimlessly, not knowing what I'm doing. So I'm just giving you a heads up. Have you fed Maple yet? I tried, she's still not eating. I'll see if I have any luck. Do you need a hand? No, I've got it. Wasn't Maple Chug's wife? She wasn't home when Sally murdered everybody. Did you bring the new package to the shed? Yep. You think you found a connection with Todd's work? I think it's something big. A missing piece I've been wondering about. I hope you're right. We're about due for some good luck. Be right back. Can I walk past him? No, I cannot. Aw, dead plant. Sad times. Can't go in there. Sal's room. This is Sal's old room. Wow. I really like that. Gizmo! Hi, Gizmo. You need anything? He hasn't left your room since the execution. It's like he knows. Aw. Basement. Oh God, she's locked up. Hey Maple, how are you today? Neil and I are gonna get Todd back soon. We may have to stick him in there with you. At least until we can figure out a better solution. I hope you don't mind. Jesus. I've got to run out to the shed real quick, but when I get back in, we'll get you some nice warm soup. So she's still infected with whatever infected Addison Apartments. Okay, I don't want to go upstairs. Aw, the stickers are off the wall. Notes. Oh, Jesus. Day 1, Maple has become a threat to herself and others, and had to be locked up. Day 7. Most of the time, Maple remains conscious and alert. She's grateful that we are working to find a way to help her. Day 11. The corruption seems to be most active at night. Today we reinforced the cage and added restraints for everyone's safety. Mabel didn't love the idea of restraints, but understood why they were needed. Day 20. The infection is getting worse. We're only able to speak with Mabel about 50% of the time. The rest of the time she just acts like some kind of demon or something, driven by violence. Day 32. Mabel has become difficult to interact with, and all her physical appearance has begun to change. Day 34. She started screaming during the night and didn't stop until her throat bled. Ah, that's gross. Day 42. The screaming has continued for the past few nights. Luckily, no one lives close enough to hear it, and the basement muffles most of the sound anyway. Day 45. Her screaming finally stopped, but she's not looking so great. Day 46. We can't get her to eat anything. Day 51. She's still refusing to eat. We've been force-feeding her as much as we can, but it's very difficult. Day 64. Maple is starting to smell pretty bad. Still not eating. Jesus. Please don't tell me I have to find the number pad. Oh, I don't remember this. How am I supposed to remember what the code is? That's not it. Oh, right. It's... Oh, good. I was like, what the fuck? Todd's notes. The final prophecy of Cecil Gray, a rough and incomplete translation. The blue flame not extinguished, still flickers in the night. He that sees between the worlds, child of the abomination, wielding light beyond man, pierces through the endless black. Betrayer of our kind, resurrected by Asma, Ansma? I don't know. His sword, blood of man, rises to protect the great atrocity and prevent the triumph of humankind. Notes. Siddell, a Native American seer, unknown origin, previous council member to the Devourers of God, possibly of the original formation. Asinma is referred to a collection of 3 pyramids. I have attained one of them and have been searching for the other 2. I'm not sure exactly what the child of the abomination is, but if they're an enemy of the cult, then they could be much needed ally. Okay. Todd's notes. Package. Sure. We got these weird pyramid things in the mail. Another package from our mysterious cult insider. Todd had the 3rd pyramid in the shed. In his notes, he says he found it in the temple under the old apartments. They seem to be pretty important. There's several mentions of a prophecy in Todd's notes about them. He was actively looking for the other 2. I think they might be linked to you somehow. No matter how I turn these, nothing happens. I thought something would happen this time. Sal, there's something else I need to tell you. The replacements were sloppy at first, but they're getting better now. It's harder to tell the difference. I can't trust anyone. Those things creep me out, dude. They aren't human. I know what you mean. So you think that pyramid thing that Todd found could help us find Sal? It seems like it. I pieced together what I could find about the old cult prophecies. And from what I can tell, there are 3 pyramids that will summon their destruction. All signs point to Sal as the one who can stop them. I'm not sure how or why, but it's the best chance we have. I always knew Sallyface would do great things. Don't give up on him, Ash. You have to find him. I won't, ever. I just need to find the other 2 pyramids. Once I'm free from this fucking treehouse, I'll help you find them. Larry, I don't know if this is a good idea. What if burning down the treehouse only makes things worse? Trust me, it can't get any worse. I can't live like this anymore. Or, not live, but whatever. I can't stay stuck in this place. You don't know what it's like. It's torture. I can feel it changing me. Nothing else has worked to break the binding spell. What if you end up in the black room instead of being free? Your soul will dissolve into darkness. We don't know that for sure, and even so, the nothingness would be better than existing like this. Please, Ash, you have to help me. If I do this, you'll have to promise me you'll be okay. Promise me you won't fade away. ... I promise. Oh, wow. She actually did burn down the treehouse. I went back to the burnt tree every night for weeks. He just... gone. I can't bring myself to go anymore. Another screw up in a long list of my failures. Oh, don't be so hard on yourself, Ash. This morning I went over to Neil's place, but... Hello, Neil, you home? Looks like more notes. Oh, wow. Summary of cultist notes 03A5. Todd. He's been infected by the dark. This has occurred in other people across Rockville and is usually brought on by the devourers of God. Other findings suggest that this process may also be able to take place naturally without intervention from occult rituals. At first, we were able to speak with Todd and we were able to get some information from him. Over time, the darkness spread and Todd lasts that luckily. Over time, the darkness spread, and Todd lasts that luckily. Okay, I don't... Anyways, now he's escaped from the hospital with help from the cult. Luckily, they want him alive, so he's safe there until we can figure out how to break him out. In the meantime, we have continued Todd's work, finding a cure to reverse the infection and cleanse the possessed body. I believe we're close to figuring it out. We just need a bit more time. Mysterious mailer. A cultist insider providing helpful intel, but who is it? And why are they betraying the cult to help us? We still don't know the answers to these questions, though we wouldn't have gotten this far without their assistance. They've provided us with details about cult operations and locations, albeit a vague, quickly scribbled notes. Phelps Ministry. It's not simply an old church that sits on Chapel Hill. The church is the entry point for the main temple of the Devourers. After the mysterious destruction of Addison Temple, the Phelps Temple was heavily guarded for a while. Eventually, the security loosened up. It's our suspicion that this is due to the cult having indoctrinated the majority, if not all, of the local government leaders. We have to be careful who we trust. Okay, backpack. I grabbed the C4 from Neil's bag since we were supposed to go to the temple that night. Okay. Todd's notes. The Legend of the Greys. The Grey family is a tribe of Native Americans, but there aren't many historical records of them. Even though they're relatives of the Greys living in Rockville today, their ancestry appears to be more legend than fact. It's said that their family was formed when a great owl swooped down from the night sky and made love to a man who was lost in the woods. Weeks later, a beautiful young woman burst out from inside the man. A nearby pack of wolves came to eat the bits of flesh of the man. By eating this flesh, the wolves became indebted to the young woman. Over time, the pack became human, and together with the young woman, formed the first members of the Grey tribe. Descendants of the woman are said to have the ability to see the future. The origin story was likely fabricated and then evolved over time. However, there may be a grain of truth in the proclamation of psychic abilities. The slaughtering of children. August 16th, 1984. 255 children and 32 adults were murdered. I don't know. 255 children and 32 adults, wow, were murdered across North America. However, surprisingly, it didn't make many headlines. The story was covered here and there, but not by any major news outlet. It is now my understanding that the cult has something to do with this and was likely the orchestrator of the whole thing. If true, that could mean their reach extends much further than we expected. A terrifying thought. Okay. Still can't go in there. Back in Sal's room. Anything in here? You okay, buddy? Poor Gizmo. Bathroom. No, I didn't want to go out yet. I wanted to check the other side. Oh God, what was that? I don't know what that is or what it means. But it just keeps whooshing at me. Okay, that's weird. Alright, let's go back down to the basement. Oh no, Mabel's gone. Crap, this isn't good. That sounded like the front door. Oh, letter. There was a note left on the table for me. Ash, they have Maple and Neil. You need to move quickly. Temple is lightly guarded today. Sneak into the entrance I told you about before. Once you get in the main chamber, you'll have to act stealthily. There are 4 pillars with insets that hold the sacred jars. If you place explosives there, I'm sure it'll bring the whole place down. Stick them behind the jars and they'll be safe. It's forbidden to touch those jars. Be careful and good luck. On the back of the letter, there was a hand-drawn map with the location of the jars. I didn't waste any time. I went to the temple right away. Okay. West Hall. Okay, so I can... and South Hall. Inner West Hall. Oh, shit! Game over. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, there's one of the C4s. North Hall. Without the factory, we'll lose more members. Ever since the fire, his orders have been incredibly erratic. How many senators? Shh! Don't talk like that. Do you end up like the Packertons? Everything will work out. Just have faith, sister. The decision will soon be upon us. Dissension will soon be upon us. Okay, so this one doesn't have... Oh, man. I think this is the one I was just at. Move! Yo, buddy! Move! Why is he not moving? Maybe it's telling me that I've already been here? Okay, I might have to, like, write down where I've been. That might behoove me. So that I don't get confused. I think standing here is fine. So... I think I've been in the North Hall. I think... Okay, let's try the East Hall. Did I already place a C4 here? Okay, so North Hall. I've been in North. Been in the North Hall. That was close. Inner East Hall. Inner East. Inner East. Are you the guy that won't move? Yeah, you are. Okay, and if I go back this way, and that's the North Hall, which I've already been to, so can I try this door? No, door's locked. Okay, so let's go back to the North Hall. Which way is this guy going? Inner East Hall, I've already been to. That door's locked. Inner West Hall, I have not been in. Inner West. Inner West. Okay. Oh, I didn't try the door. Why didn't I try the door? Probably because I knew it was going to be locked. Center chamber. Oh. Yeah. Oops, I better move from this spot quickly. Okay. Damn it! Now, does that mean I have to do everything all over again? I haven't even been in the West Hall. Like, does the C4 stay? This is the West Hall. No, it doesn't. North Hall. Okay. East Hall. C4 in the East Hall. I don't remember how many pieces of C4 it is. 2 more, so there's 4. Inner East Hall. Come on. This is ridiculous. Alright, so I know there's C4 in the West and the East Hall. West Hall has C4. Unless they randomized it. No, they didn't. Good. West. I think this last one is East, right? No, it's North. North doesn't have C4. No. Jesus Christ. So West, I need to go to the West Hall. Inner West Hall. South Hall. I bet South got it. No, South is where I start. East Hall. Well, it's not north, south, east, west, which is surprising. Okay. I need to... Oh. Okay, so this is east. And the north doesn't have anything. So, do north. Okay. I need to find the West Hall. I may have to cut some of this out, because this is taking for fucking ever. My God. I had to follow a walkthrough to get through this insanity. Sorry, I am not the best video gamer. I just am not, but that's all of them. Oh my god, I will definitely be cutting some of this out, because it took way, way longer than it should. Wait. Walk left a few steps to enter the dungeon. Oh, okay. Ash? Neil, are you okay? I've had better days. How the heck did you get in here? I'll tell you later. Right now, we gotta get you out of there. What about Maple and Todd? Have you seen them? Maple's in the next cell over and Todd is here. I saw him when they dragged us here. I have Todd in a different room. I'm not sure where, though. They knocked me on the head pretty hard. Ash, I think something big is going down real soon. Something bad. Okay, did you see where they put the keys? I'll get you out, then we can grab Maple and Todd. One of the guards has the keys, but it's too dangerous. Even if you could somehow get it, you and I aren't going to be able to handle Maple or Todd. They're too far gone. We can do it. I know we can. I think it's time for Plan B. Neil, no. Save yourself, Ash. Somebody has to live through this. I'm not leaving you guys down here. I can't lose any more friends. I don't think we have any other option. You there! Okay, that was a little more overdramatic than I meant. Crap! Wait! I know that voice. Who are you? Travis. Oh my god, Travis from like chapter 3. You need to leave. If they catch you here, it won't end well. You look horrible, dude. What happened to you? Don't act like you give a shit about me. Just get out of here. Come on, man. You can help us get Maple and Todd. Let's all get out of here together. Trust me when I say it's beyond impossible. I know there's some good in you, Travis. Sal saw it too. He stood up for you when no one else would. You know he did. Do this for him. Sal is dead, and you will be too if you stay here any longer. Damn it, why won't you help us? I'm trying to. He's right, Ash, you should go. But it's okay, I've made my peace with it. I'll finally be with my Todd again. Oh, sad times. Travis pretty much had to drag me out of there. I didn't want to go, even though I knew they were right. And I know we planned to blow the temple up, even if we failed, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't bring myself to press that button, knowing that our friends are down there. If you're out there somewhere, please, Sal, I need your help. Please. You can't be gone. Ooh, spooky. Episode 5, Memories and Dreams. It's happening again. The flashes. What am I? You are unbound. You are broken. You must balance yourself. Fight the chaos within. Don't let your nightmares infect your reality, Sal. Find your center. Don't listen to them, Sal. You must give in to your dreams. Give in to the chaos and reach your full potential. It's too dangerous. He's not ready. Follow your heart, child. No, listen to your mind. Who are you? We are everything. And nothing. Where am I? You are everywhere. And nowhere. Have I been here before? You've always been here. Oh, never mind. Oh my god, I'm walking so slow. House in the void. Upstairs or light room? And I bet that's the dark room over there, right? Hey, let's go somewhere in the middle. Let's pick the stairs. Hello? I'm glad you remembered where I was. Do I know you? We've spoken many times, Sal. Alright, are you gonna be as cryptic as the voices? Hold on, Jim? I was once. Well, part of me was. I've made many, many sacrifices to get here, and I've lost so much along the way. I guess that's a yes on the cryptic thing, then. I'm so sorry about your family. Even Larry, Lisa. Yes, I used to be as well. There was a time when I thought I could save them by changing the future. It was all I wanted. Lisa and Larry were the light of my life. I've never known such a deep love. ... I do not hold you responsible for their deaths. I understand what had to be done. You lost a lot that day, too. But it is the nature of life. All living things must come to an end. I remember what it was like to live, to feel. Do not miss the constant cloud of emotions. It was all for nothing, though. The shadows still live, and the devourers are going to call forth the plague. Their reach has grown too far. I stopped nothing. I died for nothing. I killed for nothing. You can still stop them if you wish. In fact, you are the key to their destruction, if that means anything to you now. It is said that prophecy... Is it that prophecy nonsense again? I don't think I'm much of a chosen hero. I couldn't save anyone. There are no chosen heroes, only those who choose to do heroic acts. Win or lose, light or dark, good or evil. Those things don't hold much significance to me anymore, but I would still like to help you if you so choose. How can I do anything like this? Upon dying, your soul was shattered. This occurrence has awakened a unique ability within you. You will be able to drift into parallel worlds, though it will take some practice. How do I get back to my world? It will be difficult, but I have prepared for your arrival. I built a device to help you. Your friend, Ashley, has gathered the device above your grave. In your world, this is good. However, there are more components, and they must be aligned across the 3 realities that they have been hidden in. The 3 pyramids of Asma are each sealed within 3 puzzles. You must gather them all. If you hid these pyramids in Ma, or whatever, can't you just grab them for me? That's not possible. I can no longer intervene in such matters. I've also erased the solutions from my memory in case anyone tried to steal them. However, I can guide you to their locations. Okay, well, that'll save some time at least. Where do I start? There used to be a door here. Just a second. There it is. You'll find your way through that door. Keep your wits about you. Can I say anything else to Jim? You must gather the 3 pyramids of Asma. I don't know if it's Asma or... I'm gonna call it Asma, because that seems easier. Asma. Just say the same thing. Okay. Alright, I think we just hit a save point. We've been going for a while now. I don't know how long the video is going to be cut down to because of that, C4 and all that mess that I had to go through, but I'm hoping that I remain consistent with the timing, but I think we're going to wrap it up here. Gotta find the 3 pyramids of asthma. Yes, asthma. Exactly. Anyways, that's gonna do it for this episode of Sally Face. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. You stay tuned and stay crafty. Until next time, bye!